Hey, Charles Tompkins. And how are you? I'm doing good. Aren't you? I believe you came all the way to Tulsa to exhibit your new table game in our college. Awful way to Tulsa. Where are you from, by the way? Tulsa. About 15 minutes there. Yeah, I got my models screwed up a little bit there. Okay, you're from Tulsa. But you still can. And screwing, you still can. You still can. You're here because you want to exhibit your new table game because you know that it's good and we want to show everyone else that it's good. And that's why you're here. And I want to see that table game. So would you just give me a brief description of that game and then we're going to get right to that tape? The name of the game is I'm pretty select. Players will dig 52 cards and 2 jokers. They'll deal. They're going to end up taking 3 of those spots and deal those 3 cards too. As there's 15 wagers. Then the players down. The main thing is everybody that's at the table is used and select us. So they don't choose the winning cards. Usually, you don't have the other table game in that sense. So basically, it's a complete card game with a little bit of roulette thrown in there. Because when you pick the main card, you go to the line, you have balls, hit up, sit in the hand up. That can tell you who wins to 1 card wages. Then if there's a 2 card winning, like 3 card wager, so that sounds really cool. But I said, let's just do it. Say, let's go layouts. I want to see on the layout. I will look. Okay, let's do it.
This is a dissertation on 1, 2, 3 Select, which is the name of the game, 1, 2, 3 Select, which features 52 cards and 2 jokers. Players will always be playing the 3 community cards dealt in each round, and they'll be making predictions with the 15 wagers available on those 3 particular cards dealt. Now, 1, 2, 3 Select blends elements of roulette, 3-card poker, and Texas Hold'em. It has the 1-card wagers in orange, the 2-card wagers in silver and black, the 3-card wagers in blue, including the static jackpot, the treasure chest bonus. Now, 1, 2, 3 Select is a simple game. It deals with the 1-card wagers, which in 1, 2, 3 Select, the players have the opportunity to use a unique device called a selector, which matches the game table layout. They will choose one of those 2 positions as the winning card for that round of play. And then we will determine from the other 2 cards dealt whether there's a 2-card wager or a 3-card wager win. Now, once the players have placed all their wagers, the dealer receives a selector from the player, calls no more bets, put in the selector board according to the player's position at the table, calls no more bets, and deals 3 cards to the 3 positions. Then we will have the 1-card wager win, the 2-card wager win, or a 3-card wager win possible. But we will always have a 1-card wager win. There are 13 ranks and 2 jokers. The 12 ranks out here, the 2 jokers, and the jack, and the jacks, okay, which makes up 13 ranks and 2 jokers. Now, jokers and jacks play an important role in the game, in that when a joker or jack is dealt to the winning position, all 12-card wagers will lose. The even odd wagers or the suit wagers might win or lose, depending on a joker or a jack. Now, to qualify for a 1-card wager win, the player has chosen the winning card for that round of play that is dealt to one of those 2 positions, and that will qualify for the win. The 2-card wagers are any 2 cards dealt out of the 3 to the star and dollar position only to qualify. The 3-card wagers are any of the 3-card wagers dealt to the 3 positions in any configuration according to the 3-card wagers available. Now, 1, 2, 3 Select, we don't have splits, we don't have corners, we don't have sections, we don't have streets, we don't have pushes, and we don't have qualifying. So those are things that the dealer doesn't have to process, and neither do the players. The players are playing these three community cards dealt in each round. They're not playing against the dealer, so there's no pressure there. Now we're going to go over some house edges, some frequencies, and some payouts, okay? Now the payouts are in comparison to some of the 3-card wagers, Texas Hold'em, and roulette, okay? For a straight-up suit and rank wager, as in our game, the ace of clubs will pay you 51 to 1. The ace pays you 12 to 1. The even odd wagers pay you 1 to 1. The suit wagers, any of the suits that are in the winning position, pay you 3 to 1. A single joker, if it shows up in the winning position, gets you 25 to 1. the natural pairs, which is called the super pairs. Any pair, it's got to be in the star and dollar position. You can't use a joker and a singleton with that. It's going to pay you 15 to 1. If you get the two jokers, it pays you 140 to 1 as well. The any joker wager, the joker can be in either spot. The star or dollar position pays you 11 to 1. If you get the two jokers, you get paid on that as well, 135 to 1. The wild jacks, this is our 13th rank. Special wager, dealing with jacks only. But jack shows up in the winning position, you get one of the 5 payouts, okay? The highest payout for the wild jacks is a pair of jacks, 50 to 1. The column wagers, we have 3 columns. 2 cards in each column show up in the star and dollar position in the deal, such as the 4-7, the 5-8, the 9-king. You're going to get 13.5 to 1 versus your 2 to 1 in roulette. The 3-card wagers, any natural flush, no jokers, okay? It's going to pay you 20 to 1, which is better than 3-card poker, which pays you 3 to 1. The triple up wager, which can be any set of trips or any natural straight flush. No jokers are allowed. Going to pay you 240 to 1 if you get either one of those. That's 6 and 8 times better than 3-card. The 1, 2, 3 select with jokers is our trademark wager. Any ace, 2, 3 suited or not suited. You can use 1 joker in 2 ranks or 2 jokers in 1 rank. Pays you 139 to 1. The one-away pay me wager, which is almost a straight. We have ace, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, queen. Those are some examples. Pays you 10, 10.5, or 11, depending on the pay table that you want to choose, okay? Now, the treasure chest bonus, which nobody else has in the country today, it's a static jackpot. Pays you 3,400, 2,400, 1,500, or 500 to 1, depending on the royal flush that shows up. It can be any of the ace, king, queen suited. It can be ace, king, ace, queen, king, queen suited with a joker. And it's going to pay out that. And the thing about the static jackpot is if there's 5 players playing and it hits, everybody gets paid the payout. Whereas in a progressive, only one player is going to win, okay? So we say we dealt the ace, king, queen of spades here, and the ace is in the winning position. We got 5 players playing. We're paying out $17,000 here, folks. So that's what we're going to pay out. According to where those cards are and in what positions they are, whether you get the 3,400, 2,400, 1,500, or 500 to 1, and depending if there's a joker in there. The joker can be in any of those positions with 2 of those ranks suited, and you're going to get paid. Now, when we deal the cards, we're going to shuffle up. We're going to have a shuffler. We can hand shuffle this game. It takes 9 seconds to shuffle up. We're going to burn 3, 6, or 9 cards. Doesn't matter how many cards we burn. The mathematical analysis on the game has already been made by Gaming Laboratories International. So it's dealt on 24,804 hands available in 1, 2, 3 select versus 22,100 in 3-card poker. We're always going to have one of the 16,500 1-card wager wins. In 3-card poker, you don't have that. You have a third of those win, a third of those lose, a third of those push. We don't have any of that. So we have 16,500 that are going to win. And then we determine whether there's a 2 or 3-card wager that's also involved. And our frequencies are comparable to any of the frequencies in roulette, 3-card poker, Texas Hold'em, okay? So we'll say, for example, for a straight in 3-card poker, what do you get paid? You get paid 6 to 1. Our game, we have the one-away, which is almost a straight. And there's almost 700 one-away pay-me wagers in 1, 2, 3 select versus 728 straights in 3-card. Well, we pay you 10, 10.5, or 11, depending on which pay table you want to use. And what do you get in 3-card? You get 6 to 1 and your bonus, okay? So we pay you better. What's a plush pay? Pays you 3 to 1. We pay you 20 to 1. What's a straight plush pay you? 40 to 1 or 31 if you get trips. If you get either one of those in this game, it's 240 to 1. So those are better. Now, in roulette, the straight up is 35 to 1. Ours is 51 to 1. Our rank wager, which pays you 12 to 1, is in between a split and a corner, since we don't have splits and we don't have corners. Our column wager is paying you 13.5 to 1 versus your 2 to 1, which is quite a bit better than what you're getting in roulette, okay? Our suit wagers, which is red or black, it's going to get you 3 to 1. If you bet both reds and then one of them comes up, you're still getting paid 2 to 1. The even odd wagers pay you 1 to 1, and the single joker, because you don't have jokers in roulette, 3-card, or Texas Hold'em. Okay, so but we do have them in our particular game, and they do help out in certain wagers. Like I said, we have 15 wagers. Okay, we have 4 2-card wagers and 5 3-card wagers, and then the 1-card wagers, which equals 15. Okay, so and in our cases, in any traditional game that you want to pick, I don't care which one it is, Let It Ride, 3-card poker, Mississippi Stud, or whatever, we pay better. Okay. And you don't get that in those other traditional table games. In this game, you do, okay? So that's going to help the player out, but it's also keeping the house edge between 3.0 and 4.0, depending on the 3 pay tables that the casino wants to use. And you can mix and match those tables, okay? And this isn't a big deal between the dealer and the customer. That's only going to take about a minute to explain, less than a minute, to explain how to play this game. There's no strategy involved in this game. It's like playing roulette, but it's also like playing 3-card poker and Texas Hold'em, because you're making predictions here. And that's what you're making in roulette. You're making predictions. You're trying to predict what number is going to show up. You're always going to have one number that's going to win, okay, in roulette. And you're always going to have one in our game that's going to win too, because we have the 12 ranks. The rank of Jack is 13, and the 2 jokers. One of those is always going to be in the winning position, no matter what. So as a casino, you just need your non-value checks, your cards, maybe your shuffler if you're going to use it, and your roulette-style table with a lock and a cover. You don't need a wheel because you're not spinning any wheel. You're not waiting on anything that you're waiting on, okay? Which is what you're doing in all these other traditional table games. You're always waiting. You're waiting on the player to make a decision on what they're going to bet, what they're going to do with their cards, whether they're going to fold, whether they're going to stay in, and all kinds of other things, okay? So you're always waiting on that kind of stuff. In this game, there's no waiting. You're always dealing, okay? So you're going to get out 2 times faster the hands on this game than you're going to get on any other traditional game, whether it's roulette, Texas Hold'em, 3-card poker, no matter what, okay? You're getting 2 times faster on this game. So 2 times faster, it means more hands per hour, which means more hold for your box. So those are the things that you're going to be concerned with in 1, 2, 3 Select, okay? Because this game, like I say, it's a fast game, okay? And we're going to put some chips out here, show you a hand, and then show you how it's paid out. Okay, we're going to talk to you about the biggest hand in 1, 2, 3 Select. It's called the treasure chest, okay? And this is going to show you how it's played, okay? So we call no more bets. Everybody has bet what they were going to bet on the game. We called no more bets. We dealt the 3 cards to the position. Then we turned them over according to the player. The player picked the star position, okay? We dealt the ace of diamonds, the king, and the queen of diamonds. Ace of diamonds is in the winning position. So we're going to go out here and mark the ace of diamonds with the dolly. That's your winning card for this round of play. It's going to get 51 to 1. The rank wager is going to get 12 to 1. The odd wager is going to get 1 to 1. 3 to 1 on the suit wager. The flushes are going to win. The natural straight flush is going to win, and the treasure chest is going to win. But the rest of these wagers out here on the layout just lost. We don't have any super pairs. We don't have any jokers. We don't have any wild jacks. None of the column wagers won, so we're going to pick those up. We didn't have the 1, 2, 3 Select or the one away. Those all lost, okay? So what we're going to pay out is 51 to 1, 12 to 1 on that. We're going to pay out 1 to 1, 3 to 1. We're going to pay out 20 to 1 on this, okay? We're going to pay out 240 to 1 on that, okay? So, and then we're going to pay out 3,400 to 1 on this guy here, okay? Because he's the only one that bet his dollar. Now, if there was 2 other players or 3 other players, they each get 3,400 to 1. But this player is the only one that's going to win because he was the only one that bet it. Here, he's going to get $1,200 on his nickel. This one here, it's got 20 chips. He's going to get 400. He's going to get 3 to 1 on this, okay? So we're going to pay him 3 to 1. 1, 2, 3. There you go. This one's going to get 1 to 1. We're going to pay him right there, okay? That one there is going to get 255. We have 5 chips, or 4 chips. You had 5 there, okay? It's 255. Then that one's going to get 240, because that's 20 chips, okay? So that's what we paid out right there on this particular hand, folks. This is the best hand you can get in 1, 2, 3 Select. Doesn't happen very often, but when it does, that's what it would be paying out. And that's how you have it here, folks. 1, 2, 3 Select. One of the better games, one of the better traditional table games out there. Okay, so if you can get this in your casino, you're going to make a lot of money.
All right, Charles. Thank you very much for that explanation. I really enjoyed playing that thing, and I think it's very interesting. It's got different variants, and I like that little less fieldiness to it. I like the selective idea. So I think that you really have something, I wish you luck at the expo and the how's in 3 days go. That's great for having me here. We appreciate you making that long trip from Tulsa. All right. Okay.